like to invite you to take a few breaths and let that be an invitation to the breath. It doesn't have to be any certain way, but a few mindful breaths. We breathe all the time, and yet we don't often pay attention to our breath. And so what happens when you do? So take a few moments and pay attention to your breath and take a few mindful breaths. And you can know that every other person watching this video right now or later is also taking a few mindful breaths. And so notice what it feels like to be mindfully breathing in community. And you can simply be aware of what that feels like for you. And then take a moment and feel grateful for your breath. Wow, I have 2 lungs that can take in air. When I take a deep breath, I can feel the impacts on my body. And just notice what it feels like to be grateful for your breath. That we can sleep and still keep breathing. Some mammals can't, like dolphins. So just notice that and take a few more breaths together in community with a sense of gratitude for your breath. It will take about 1 minute of this mindful breathing together with gratitude for our breath. And then take one more deep breath in all together. And a big breath out. And just sort of notice how you feel now. Take a moment, what I call a mindful moment. It's really just a moment of observation and awareness on the present moment. And then I'll invite you now to sort of take a look around your surroundings and do this by simply letting your eyes kind of lead the way. Let it be a slow movement, whatever kind of catches the attention and awareness of your eyes. And if they land somewhere and like what they're looking at for a moment, they can stay there. And so rather than the head leading the way and the eyes catching up, we're just letting the eyes sort of wander and roam about the room. And you might really notice different pieces of your surroundings in new ways. So you might be drawn to detail that you hadn't observed at that level for a while. You can look up and down and even see if there's anything the eyes want to notice behind you. And just sort of kind of let it be almost a game of follow the eyes. And whenever your eyes land on something that you particularly are pleased with or that you are drawn to in a pleasant way, notice if there's a gratitude there. So for me, there's a painting that a friend gave to me that's actually now the logo for my business cards and my website. And I really love this painting. It's on a wood block. It's beautiful. And so for me, when I look at it and land on this, I can tap into an immense amount of gratitude for that painting. I can, for the colors, for everything it means to me. So as you're just looking around the room, gently following the eyes, land on something that you're grateful for, that you're particularly grateful for, that in this moment you can tap into gratitude for. And let your eyes either stay there, or if it's close by like that and you can grab it, you could do that. And simply tap into what you feel grateful for about this item or this piece of your room. And it may be something like a piece of a light that shines in a certain way and that you admire the shadows, or it may be a window leading to the outdoors with a nice view. So whatever that is for you, let there be a moment of pausing and feeling gratitude. And especially now, as we are finding ourselves needing to stay in our homes more than ever, there can be a tendency to feel claustrophobic or feel isolated or feel frustrated by that. And what if we could change the lens of that? And what if we could look in our very immediate surrounding and tap into a deeper sense of gratitude and use the opportunity of being in our homes for that gratitude? So again, we'll stay for 1 minute in silence where you simply notice this piece in your immediate room or your surroundings that you're grateful for, and stay with that sense of gratitude and why you're grateful. And those reasons might grow as you sit with it. So we'll take 1 minute here in silence. And then take one more breath again with this focus on this item or this aspect of your room that you're grateful for. Find a soft exhale from there. If you're holding that item, you can place it down. If you're not, let your eyes come back forward. And we'll take a little bit of a moment now to transition from this external outward focus to more of an internal focus. If it feels comfortable for you to close your eyes and you feel safe doing that, you could do that. And if you prefer not to close your eyes, you can let the eyelids get a little heavy and the gaze sort of soften downward. And regardless whether your eyes are opened or closed, see if you can feel a softening in the eyeballs. Let the eyeballs even soften into the sockets a little bit. And I'm going to move through a series of prompts to kind of help connect you with possible gratitudes that you might have. And you can stick with ones that resonate, and if any don't, then you can let them go. And we'll find this way to pass through various sensations or thoughts or observations and connect through the lens of gratitude. So whichever ones resonate for you is great, and whichever ones don't is fine. And so take a moment again, invite a deeper breath in through this mindful observation. Eyes opened or softly closed, however feels great. And then just notice where you're sitting. You might be on the ground, you might be in a chair. Notice how that feels. And notice that you can actually feel yourself sitting on the surface below you. And can you feel grateful for that connection that you have right in this moment to that surface? Maybe it's your favorite chair. Maybe you're in your favorite room. Maybe you expand it and you're grateful that you have a home and to be in, if that's where you are right now. Whatever it is that you are seated on, or the room or the house that you're in, or the place that you're in, can you feel some gratitude for that? And take a breath and again, notice what it feels like to tap into that gratitude. And then, did you have a cup of coffee or tea this morning? Did you have a glass of clean water this morning? Have you already had a bite to eat this morning? Can you feel gratitude for what you've already taken in nourishment-wise this morning? Gratitude for clean water, gratitude to be able to make that cup of coffee or tea or whatever that is for you. Just really feel that. Maybe you can even still taste or sense the heat of the tea coming in your body. Whatever resonates or pops up for you, go with that first and feel that gratitude. And really take it in. There's no gratitude too small. A cup of tea is not too small. It's huge. And so really take in the gratitude that you have for being able to make that or have that in this morning, or whatever that was, a sip of water and clean water. And again, notice what you observe when you pause to feel that gratitude. And we'll expand it now beyond that immediate this morning. And bring to mind something in your life that has changed recently. So maybe you have more time with your kids because they're out of school, or your grandkids. Or maybe you've had time to go through a pile of books that you've wanted to read or declutter. Maybe you've had a few more moments with your partner or your pets. Maybe you found a new way to connect with friends because of this changed situation that we're all in together right now. And so again, whatever the first thing is that comes up for you that has shifted, because of self-isolation or because of staying home more. What can you find to be grateful for with that? And sometimes the mind wants to go to, well, it's this, but, or I'm not super excited about this. And can you shift that? Can you find in this moment a way to have a different lens? Yeah, my kids are going stir crazy, and I'm so happy that they're healthy and safe and we can have this time together. And so again, whatever that is for you, take that in. Let the first thing that comes up be present for you. And I'll take another minute in silence to sit with and be with that. And take another deep breath in with that feeling of gratitude right now. And then bring your awareness back to your body, sitting on whatever surface it is, or if you're standing on whatever surface you're standing on. And I want to just invite you to take a moment and again, ground into your place on this earth right now in this moment. And can you feel gratitude for exactly how it is that you are in this moment? With whatever challenges or human struggles that are going on in your life, or whatever joys and happinesses you're finding, can there be a sense of gratitude for it all? And I'll invite you to take a brief tour through the gratitudes that have popped up for you already this morning. So whether it's been the chair or the room you're sitting on, something in the room as you oriented that you found, again, but just briefly recalling these, that hot cup of tea or water or the nourishment from this morning, something in your life that's changed. Again, just kind of bringing these all back to mind. And I'll invite you to really notice what you observe in your body as you focus on these gratitudes. And that's going to look and be and feel different for everybody. Maybe it's a warm sensation, or maybe it's tingling, or maybe it's a deeper breath, or maybe it's a sense of integration. Maybe it's expansion somewhere in the body. Maybe it's contraction somewhere in the body and shuddering. Just notice what it is and see if you can allow the sensations of gratitude to expand. See if you can allow them to be fully present and to take up as much space as they would like. And if it helps to continue to draw your awareness back to the pieces of gratitude that you've already been focusing on, or maybe you've thought of others since then, do that. Let them keep coming into your mental awareness. And then keep drawing your attention to sensations in the body. What does that feel like? What do you observe? And can you let it expand? Can you let it take up the space that it would like? Those sensations might want to stay small, they might want to get bigger. Just kind of see how they would like to be. The idea here is to get very aware of what gratitude feels like in the body. So again, we'll pause for 1 moment, 1 minute of silence, just noticing and allowing those sensations. And then take another big breath in with those sensations. And a full breath out. And one more just like that. Breath in together. And a breath out. And then if your eyes were closed, you can allow them to slowly open. And if they were softly just gazing downwards, you can allow your gaze to come back up. And one more time, orient to the room around you. And just kind of see and notice if you see anything differently or what you observe now. Just feel that connection to your space right now. And again, find gratitude for exactly where you are right now. Some piece of gratitude, even if it feels hard. That's why we look around and find something in the room that we might be able to feel grateful for. And I want to just close a minute or two early, so if there's questions or folks want to ask anything, then you can do that. Take a breath together again, and a full breath out. And imagine if you could set your intention to stay connected with those sensations of gratitude in your body all day. What if that was something that you could invite for yourself or intend for yourself today? And just find ways. I want to just thank you, Cynthia, for your comment. And yes, what if you could, every time you flush the toilet, say, oh, I'm so grateful for indoor plumbing? What if there was an opportunity at every turn of your day in your house, especially while we're sequestered in this house, to feel those sensations and express that gratitude? So thank you all for being here today. Again, we'll be doing this every Monday from 8 till 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. You're welcome to join live or watch these videos later. And I want to just give an opportunity, if anyone has questions or anything you'd like to note or comment, you can go ahead and make a comment in the comment box now. And otherwise, we'll conclude. So I'll give just a moment to see if anybody has anything to ask or to say. And while we're checking that, I also just do want to offer that if you would like to share anything about this in the group, about this meditation or how it impacted your day or how it impacted your thoughts, then please do feel free to share about that in the group. And I know that lots of people couldn't join. It's just the first time we've done this. And so if anyone we can share, and hopefully next time we'll have more people. Hi, Kenny, welcome. We're just ending, but you can watch the repeat. And again, I know folks will be watching this from their own space later today or this evening. I know lots of folks couldn't join live, but we'll be here next Monday, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And I'll also post in the group. You're so welcome, Taza and everybody, Jen and Valerie and Therese. I'll be doing a one on my own Facebook page, and I'll post that in the group as well. Jen, answering your question, do I keep a gratitude journal or box? I do have a gratitude journal, and it's interesting. As I'm doing more posts in the group, I sometimes go back and forth between if I'm posting in the group or if I'm writing it in my journal. So it's been an interesting process to watch as I used to always just keep it in my journal, and then when I went to the group, I sometimes do it there instead. So it's both, and it's just, for me, it's been interesting to observe how one impacts the other, or if I do less in the journal because I'm posting in the group. But I do have a gratitude journal. I've had one since, I believe, 2003. Welcome, Suzanne, and you're welcome. One more minute in case anybody else has other questions or comments or anything else you'd like to say, and then we'll conclude this and let you go on your day. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here. We'll see you next Monday, and I'll post in the other group about the other meditation I'll be hosting on Wednesdays on my Kathleen Dowd Yoga Facebook page. Okay, happy Monday, everyone. Stay grateful. Have a great day.